Well, we'll talk about Kamala Harris now because she is in campaign mode herself. She is going to be in Wisconsin today. But back in 2020, she was trying to convince migrants not to come to the United States. In fact, she was in 2021 talking about this very subject in Guatemala. Take a listen.
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come.
Yet 8 million migrants crossed anyway. Nothing has been done to protect our borders. The border czar there is getting a lot of heat now that she is likely to be at the top of the ticket. This despite Democrats uniting around Harris. At 1 p.m. today, we are expected to get endorsements from Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. We'll track that for you. Also, we're tracking what's happening over on the Trump campaign side. A lot of tech executives throwing support and money his way. There are big developments there when it comes to campaign fundraising. And all of this will make news and headlines, including the latest ones with Elon Musk. Pleased to bring in right now the president of the Thiel Foundation, Blake Masters, a current candidate right now for U.S. Congress in Arizona. Great to see you, Blake.
Great to see you, Bianca. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's talk first about Donald Trump before we get into Kamala and her disastrous border czar title. You know, it's interesting to see Silicon Valley. We saw the movement there. We have a little bit of, I think we have Elon Musk in an interview talking about how when Donald Trump put his fist in the air, it showed courage that leaders need for our great nation. Let's play this.
If you want a leader who's going to deal with some very tough cookies out there, who's going to, deal with a Putin or Kim Jong-un or,
China.
Yeah, China. They'll think twice about messing with Trump.
They opened up the border. They basically just rolled out the red carpet welcome mat and brought in 8, 10, 12 million illegal aliens who they absolutely, by the way, want to legalize and make voters. That's what this is all about for the Democratic Party. So she's the border czar. I couldn't agree with you more. She owns this failure, but they're just going to try to spend a lot of money and lie to people. And they're going to hope to get away with it. I just don't think it will work. Too many Americans are now wide awake. This problem in Arizona, but also every state, is a border state under Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. This problem's not going away, and I don't think Kamala will be able to run away from it.
I don't think so either. Just a little bit on your race here as you run. Obviously, you were at the RNC convention last week. Trump made, that incredible speech talking about, moving forward and how it was like to survive an attack on his life. The endorsement issue, he did endorse the person you're running against, Abe Hamadeh. How do you kind of parse that? And obviously, I know you are moving forward and supportive of Trump as well, but just give us your reflection on that as you look forward towards your race and your message in your campaign to your voters.
Absolutely. I've been super proud to run a very pro-Trump campaign. I think that when I get to Congress, I'll be the biggest ally in the House of the Trump-Vance agenda. I was proud to be endorsed by President Trump in 2022 when I ran for Senate last cycle. And this time, I'm super thrilled to be endorsed by my friend and our next Vice President, J.D. Vance. So everyone's got some great endorsements, and I'm just getting out there talking about illegal immigration and my plan to stop it. And I think that's really resonating with voters in my district.
Blake Masters, always good to see you. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.